Good morning. At this point in your life, you will likely have heard of the Shroud of Turin, the burial cloth of a man who lived at the time that Jesus lived historically. Someone who was tortured terribly, and because of the burial impressions of the cloth, the blood, the oils, the sweat, there is the potential that this burial cloth is the cloth of Jesus. Now, no one knows for sure, though heavy carbon dating, etc., has been done to test it. And yet, the presence of the imagery of a crown of thorns on this shroud starts to lean us in that direction a little bit, because it was very seldom that the Romans crucified or tortured someone and crowned them with thorns. The more you Google the Shroud of Turin, the more you will see that a face emerges, that scientists and artists have put together an image of what this man may have looked like. And truly, as that face emerges, it's probably not an image, a visage of what you expected Jesus to look like. It doesn't reflect what we see in our churches. It doesn't reflect what we see hanging in the walls of many of our homes. How important is it to know what Jesus really looks like versus what I think Jesus looks like? If we study the Gospels, we see this man God in action, the physical manifestation of the heart and spirit of God. And so we're not struck so much. We're not even given a clue as to what he looked like. We're looking at the actions of God, the characteristics of God, as they shape this man, Jesus. So what we see, or what we think we see in Jesus physically, is not all there is. All of us, made in the image of God, we know for a fact it's not a physical image. We don't all look alike. So this image is one of the Spirit. Perhaps this time on earth is meant to expand our vision, our imagery of God and of Jesus, who is that physical manifestation of God. If not, imagine that what happens if our understanding of Jesus, our image of Jesus, is so narrow that when we die, we stand in front of this crowd that's gathered to greet us at the threshold of eternity, to welcome us. And our eyes keep scanning the crowd, going, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? That we don't recognize Jesus, because the image we've held our entire lives is too narrow. The invitation then is, how do I live according to the characteristics of Jesus, the qualities of the divine? And when we talk about recognizing God in one another, seeing God in one another, it's about recognizing those qualities that are active. It's not a characteristic that falls into easy categories. Can you see Jesus in the gas station attendant, in the bank teller? Can you see Jesus in the cable man that answers the door or comes to your door, or in the priest that's a challenge for you? Look for the characteristics of Jesus. Act on the characteristics of Jesus, and you will see Jesus in the world around you. The face of Jesus will be so different than what's hanging on our walls, but God is present, and God is present in you because you carry those characteristics with you.